The past 3 weeks have been very scary for me. Even though it's the hardest fucking thing ever, I have to face it head on as soon as possible. I have a lot of bruises all over my neck also. Trying to heal whilst having to confront the thing that you're healing from. Keep sending me pictures of the billboard. They're probably going to be gone after March. This was the worst month for me to just literally abandon you guys because March was supposed to be in my month, okay? Trust me, I did not want it to be like this. It's like there's two parts of me. There's the part of me that like went through very traumatic things in a short span of time, and then there's the part of me that has to act as if it didn't happen to me. It happened to someone that I don't know, but I know all the details so that I can focus on relaying the information to people, being proactive, being my own advocate. You know what I mean? It's hard. Anyway, let's find out if I'm fucking smarter than a fifth grader. Probably right now, probably not.
This is Tangent Telephone. Wait, how did we end up here?
Hello, my dudes, and welcome back to Tangent Telephone. It's been a minute, hasn't it? I feel like it's been a few weeks. I'm using like my old mic that I used at the beginning of this podcast because honestly, it just sounds better. It looks a little fucking weird for me to be holding, but I didn't want to set up the whole fucking setup because I don't know how this is going to sound. First of all, address the elephant in the room, the multiple elephants in this room. It's crazy that this many elephants can fit in one room, to be honest. I have a video coming on my absence. That sounded weird. That sounded like it was like an assignment. A video is coming on like what has been happening the past few weeks, and included in that would be why my face currently looks like this. It actually looks so much better. Like if I had tried to do this 6, 5, 4, even 3 days ago, it would have been even harder for you to look at me. But that's all going to be explained in the video. I don't know where I'm going to put that. YouTube, TikTok. I'm really not sure yet. I'm trying to decide if I should put a lot of effort into it and like have a lot of visuals of, to prove my story so that people aren't like fucking annoying in the comments, or if I just want to like sit down and say it all. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to decide, but I mean, I have a minute to decide and think about it. I don't have like the complete okay to talk about it yet. I mean, I could. It's not like legally I can't. It's just like a safety thing and what I've been advised. But progress was made. Was that yesterday? Oh my God. That feels like it was like 4 days ago. Some good progress was made yesterday, so I think it's gonna be soon. All that to say, the past like 3 weeks, I mean, really the past couple of months, but the past 3 weeks have been very scary for me. And everything came to a head, and then everything came to a head again. And again. And that's all I'll say right now, I guess. I will say I get my stitches out today on my lip. I have 4 on my knee that I guess have to be in for longer and they're not like dissolvable. And then for my lip, I only have 1 on the outer layer, but they did on a more deep layer of my lip. There are 2 stitches that are dissolvable, I guess. I don't know if they're still there or not. I feel like they're probably not. And then 1 I'm touching right now, it's on the inside of my lip, and then just 1 on the outside. But the 1 on the outside, like I honestly wish it was more because every time I look in the mirror, I just get a glance of myself. Like I feel like there's a spider on my lip. But I get those out in 30 minutes, which means I have to leave in 15. So that's why I wanted to like start and do the intro right now, say all of that, and then when I come back from my appointment, there will first of all be 1 less distraction on my face. I'm not sure. I feel like it's gonna look fine. My eye is healing amazingly. Obviously, I've like covered it as best as I could today, but it really freaked me out in the beginning because it wasn't just like bruised, but it was like so saggy. It was just unlike any other black eye that I've ever had. And then what else? Oh, well, the blue star on my face. Not a great time to start getting, is it? Because like this would have been my good side for you to look at, but whatever. When I come back from the appointment, because I want to just like not think about or talk about my life, we're gonna do Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, which I said we were gonna do last episode and the next episode, and then all of this happened. Is that all I wanted to say? Housekeeping things, I guess. I hate when people say that. I don't know why I said that. Subscribe, rate 5 stars, do all the things, watch the video on Spotify, on YouTube. Oh, and keep sending me pictures of the billboard if you see it. I love it. In real life, I've seen 2 of them. And then I've seen like 13 to 14 from you guys seeing them wherever you live and sending them to me. I wanted to make it like a priority in March because I think they're probably going to be gone after March. Like this was the worst month for me to just literally abandon you guys because the March was supposed to be in my month, okay? Trust me, I did not want it to be like this. And I wanted to like drive around and see a lot of them and make it like a whole thing. That was not able to happen. So I'm appreciative of those of you who see it and like take the time to stop and take a photo or a video and send it to me. I love that. It's a lunar eclipse in Libra today, actually at midnight last night where I live, and it is a big thing for me, but I'm not going to go into that either because that also relates to my life. So what's crazy is this mic, you wouldn't think it's heavy to hold this, but it is so much heavier than the other mic that I normally use. And my SpongeBob SquarePants arms, my SpongeBob arms cannot. Also, I'm supposed to be wearing a neck brace. I'm supposed to be wearing a neck brace, but I refuse. I haven't worn it once. But I've been going to the chiropractor twice a week for over a month now. Twice a week since like February 15th, so whenever that was. Yesterday was my half birthday, by the way. Shout out. It's like we're working on fixing things, but I don't know if because like my neck has been in a vulnerable position while it's like we're supposed to be going like slow and steady, which we are, but I don't know if it was that or if it would have happened in either way. When this thing happened that made me get a black eye and a split lip and my knee is fucked up. I think I have like a pinched nerve. I haven't seen my chiropractor since because I went that day. I went to the chiropractor on Wednesday and this happened Wednesday night. It's currently Monday and I go tomorrow. But it feels like I've had a pinched nerve. Like I can't really move my head much at all. I don't know if you've actually maybe noticed, but it, especially tilting it backwards, I like cannot do it. I don't know if that would have happened anyway. I have a lot of bruises all over my neck also, or if it was just because like that day at the chiropractor I'm like on this contraption and he's putting like 5 pounds of weight on my head and like I'm laying there for like 20 minutes and my neck's all like doing weird shit. I don't fucking know, but I go tomorrow. Hopefully he can help me. We shall see. But I need to leave to go to my appointment and get my lip stitch out. And also, low-key, like I'm not supposed to get the ones on my knee out yet. Well, I mean, I don't really care that much. It's like it's still cold here. I'm not gonna be showing my legs for that's not true actually. I have a fashion show coming up that I wouldn't do except for I'm getting paid for it. And a bitch needs money right now. But that's okay. I can have fucking stitches in my leg. I was gonna say I'll ask if they'll take them out. I don't think they're just gonna like do that for my cosmetic reasons, but God, this is heavy as shit to hold up. I don't know. Hopefully the sound quality is like worth it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling, get these out, come back, and we are only doing Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And by are you, I mean am I? Am I smarter than a fifth grader? Answer, duh, obviously. But like there's so much memorization happening in school growing up that like there's no way I'm gonna know all the answers. Anywho, BRB without a spider on my lip. Hey bitches! If you can't tell, it is not the same day. It's approximately 5 days later, I want to say, after I got my stitches out. Yeah, it's been a hectic fucking week, you guys. There's so much on my brain that I I've been trying to meditate this week. I can't even read. Like there's so much fucking happening and I should be on a phone call actually at this very moment with a detective. But I'm like, the sun is setting. Literally, it's about to go behind the building in front of me. I have to finish my podcast. So we're gonna do it. And hopefully this will distract me. I just realized I have to like look up these questions somehow. There's gotta be like a website with a list of them, right? Oh, also we have voicemails. We'll do a little bit of this game and then we'll get to the voicemails or voicemail. We'll see how long we have the sun for. It is rapidly disappearing. Life is suffering right now, you guys. Actually, it's not. It's just I'm just trying to heal whilst having to confront the thing that you're healing from is like not just confront, but like act as sort of like a logical. It's like there's two parts of me. There's the part of me that like went through very traumatic things in a short span of time, and then there's the part of me that has to, I don't even know if this part exists, but has to act as if it didn't happen to you, it happened to someone that I don't know, but I know all of the details so that I can focus on relaying the information to people, being proactive, being my own advocate. You know what I mean? It's hard. Anyway, let's find out if I'm fucking smarter than a fifth grader. Probably right now, probably not. Can I just like put my mic right here? Does that work? I'd rather like not hold it. You know what? I hope this works. Oh, your order is ready. Okay. Dude, I'm supposed to be in Washington on Wednesday, Vegas on Thursday, which I'll probably skip, Orange County on Friday, and then LA on Saturday. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Questions. I need one that like doesn't have the answer right next to it, obviously, you know? Also, random side note, I just heard that this show is coming back now and like Travis Kelce is hosting it or something? What? Okay, this one BuzzFeed has the answers right fucking next to it. We need like a Quizlet situation, like the things that when you're in college you could like look up the answers. You could like type in the full question and there would always be like a Quizlet worksheet somewhere that someone had done and put the answers in. Not that I did that. This one is from February 22nd of this year. Wait, this is only 12 questions? How do you like go down through the grades? Because I figured I would like get through like a couple grades today, at least. You know? My mic is pointed at me. I no clue who's calling me. Never seen. Also, why is that my ringtone? That's never been my ringtone before. That was weird. God, all these distractions. Oh, maybe that was the new. I don't know, dude. There's too. I can't. Okay, these don't have grades, but I'm just gonna do them because I found this page and I'll look for like if there's like a real game somewhere. God, I love how prepared I am. Number one, what is the capital of Canada? I should know this. I'm talking to a Canadian. It's Ottawa, right? Ottawa? I don't want to. I don't want to scroll down to look at the answers until I answer all of these because I don't want to see all of them. So we're gonna have to wait till the end. Number two, which planet is known as the red planet? Mars, bitch. Number three, what is the name of the longest river in the world? The Nile, right? That could be totally wrong. Four, who wrote Romeo and Juliet? Shakespeare. And what year did World War II end? 1940. Wait, 1945. It's either 45 or 46. Oh my god, the sun's going down. Wow, this is really gonna be a 19-part podcast of me trying to fucking be smarter than a fifth grader. How many inches are in a foot? 12. What is the chemical symbol for gold? AU. Number 8. How many chambers does a human heart have? 4, bitch. Number 9. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? Isn't that a... No, it's not a continent. I'm a fucking idiot. Japan. I was gonna say Asia, but it's definitely Japan. I feel like these are easier than the normal questions. Number 10. What is the largest mammal in the world? That's gotta be a blue whale. It's not a killer whale. Blue whale. What type of triangle has three equal sides? Equilateral. And they all have little cute angles. 12, name one of the 7 continents? It's not even gonna ask you to name all of them. Okay, fucking Australia. All right, let's go down to the answers. Number 1, I was right, bitch. Ottawa. Number 2, Mars, red planet. Number 3, oh my god, it is the Nile. William Shakespeare, 1945. Is that what I said, or did I say 46? I think I said 45. I'm like, I'm a genius. These are like first through fifth grade questions. Okay. Oh, if I lean forward, we have some light. Kind of. What is 12? Oh, how many inches are in a foot? Yep. AU for gold. 4 chambers in the heart. Japan. Blue whale. Guys, did I get all of these right? Equilateral. And then it named all of the continents and said any of the following. Pass. Congrats, you're officially smarter than a fifth grader. Okay, well, I want to find the one where you can actually go grade by grade and pick and do all the subjects. Cause like, oh, I think I found it. Nope. Fuck you guys. The sun is gone. I can't find this shit. How many times? It's like we were not meant to do Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And or I should have continued my podcast break a little bit longer because there's just so much going on in my personal life. It's literally unavoidable for me to come on here and not, I mean, it was really unavoidable at the beginning of this episode a few days ago. Still got black eye, still going strong. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, I've been covering it every single day with concealer. Problem with that is, remember that fucking rash I had on my eye? Yeah, it went away, and then once I started putting concealer on it, it's come back. It's like my eyelids randomly just got super sensitive out of fucking nowhere. But it's just I feel like my days are constantly, there's just so much that I have to do. And then at night, I'm doing all of the work that I didn't get a chance to do during the day, trying really hard to make time for me and healing, which like I have been doing that. That's literally been, I'm considering that like part of my work right now because if I didn't do that, like I don't know, I would either be like locked up somewhere, not like in jail, but like No, that's not even true. I would continue being in survival mode, which I am in survival mode, but I know that if I'm not like doing as much work as I can to really heal or work toward healing from what has happened this month, then I'm screwed because I still have like other things that happened earlier this year that I need to also heal from. But like I haven't even been able to think about any of that because of how this month has been. And all at the same time, like I'm a big believer in thinking and speaking things into existence. Stop texting me! Thinking things and speaking things into existence and how your thoughts reflect in your life. And it gets tricky when like there are really horrible things that have happened and you can't just like outthink those. And also trying to like remember, oh my god, it's fucking raining. Trying to remember that like nothing that I said or thought caused this to happen. I just muted my phone, but my computer is still going off. And being like a positive force in my own life and for people around me, but not, false positivity, but just like, okay, bullshit is happening. It's really fucking hard. And I'm gonna like feel all of the feelings that come with it, but I don't know, I'm not gonna let it spiral. I know what I'm trying to say, I just have no fucking clue how to say it. There's just a delicate balance between like you need to feel things and it's trust me, it's fucking hard for me. Like I started delving into psychology like around a time where my body started shutting down because of a lifetime of repressing things. That and then kind of doing it another time, but catching myself and working through it it's just taught me that like when things happen, even though it's the hardest fucking thing ever, like I have to face it head on as soon as possible. And that's really the only way that you can grow as a person. I don't know why I'm going into all this right now, but like, for example, in relationships, like the shit that shows up is all coming from whether it's childhood. I mean, there's always like a baseline of childhood, but also just like other relationships and patterns. And if that none of that has been healed, then like it's going to continue showing up in every relationship. Until my most recent relationship, like that's how it was for me. And even in my recent one, yeah, maybe toward the end, I was falling back into old patterns of like, well, growing up, being loved was conditional and like I had to do certain things in order to be loved, but I still never really felt it and like I just never felt enough and then that like replays in relationships and even though I had like really healed that, like it still came out a little bit once I was going through some traumatic things and like my systems were all not optimally functioning. And I don't know, that's just an example of how like you got to address your shit. And like if you're an adult listening to this, which obviously you are, you haven't been in therapy, you haven't even had like a phase, like a long phase in your adult life of really trying to self-actualize and like undo things, do the hard work on yourself because it's hard, but it's like that's something that you're doing for yourself. So if you're not doing that, why? Like you're making the future quality of your life so much better when you heal shit. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm gonna end this episode here because like it's been all over the place. I need to get on these calls. I need to see who that was calling and texting me because I feel like it might be related. I'm pretty positive that I kind of think either way things go in the next couple of days, I'm gonna make a video talking about everything because I know it's probably annoying that like you've seen bits and pieces and you've seen like my face fucked up and whatever. I kind of think whichever way things go, I'm going to make a video about it all. I think it was earlier in the podcast, like 5 days ago, whatever, when I was like, I don't know if I just want to sit down and talk about it, or if I want to like really put effort into like showing and like doing a timeline. And I've decided I'm absolutely gonna do that. That's just how I want it to be done. I don't want it to feel like a story time or like whatever. It's just, in the past few days, I'm learning like me sharing this story actually can help people because I didn't know that it was, I don't know how to explain it. It's like these horrible things were happening to me, and I sort of thought like I'm gonna talk about this because I talk about things that happened to me or things that are going on in my life online, and that's what I've done as a career and blah blah blah. But now it's become a thing of like, I'm not the only person that this has happened to and could continue happening to. So, all that being said, the sun is gone, the tank is clean, the tank is clean. I'm gonna end this. I was gonna also do an announcement because I have like a few announcements, but this episode, I really just want to title it like the biggest shit show of your life because what even was this? But I will be back. In fact, I'm gonna upload this as soon as it's edited. I'm not gonna wait till Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm gonna record again. My Saturn, I did already talk about this, how my Saturn return literally ends in April of this year. I'm like, holy shit, like I cannot fucking wait. It started when I was 28, or was I 27? It started like on, like around my 28th birthday, which makes sense. And then, so that's like a year and a half. Yeah, a year and a half. And I'll be 29 when it ends. And yeah, that tracks. That tracks with how life has been and the things that I've gone through in that time. And it's crazy. Anywho, that's all for today. I did the best I could. Okay? We did the best we could, Joe.